Hey, so, okay, Trump is back in office. Big fucking deal. Like, what y'all need to understand is that politics is still two sided. So, I don't know if y'all watched, like, what was that, the Electric Company or something when we were little? And they literally sang the song about how a bill gets passed. Either way, both parties have to come to like a common ground before new laws and things are like placed in effect. Like our electoral college is it's compiled of like both the Democratic and Republic parties, and I'm pretty sure there's some neutral parties in there too somewhere. Like our cabinet is not just all Republican or all Democratic. So like y'all tweaking for no reason, and then it's just like I don't feel like Trump is inherently racist. It's his following. And, we see this a lot. People try to like bandwagon onto something and make it something that is not. Yeah, he may have said some fucked up shit about, like women or, this and that. But shit, they can make anybody say anything fucked up nowadays with AI. So, like, just gotta be real about it. And then it's like, I don't really feel like as Americans we should be worried. We need to be, it's a distraction from these immigrants who post hiring signs and blockade everybody from the job, even people who overqualify, except for their primos or, their friends, their family, because they're not doing immigration the right way. I took a government class, and I just went to a school that kind of educated us about how the government works. And in 8th grade, I had the pleasure of going to Washington, D.C. So I kind of got what I was supposed to get from Washington, D.C. to kind of understand the scope of politics. So it's just like, when you're an immigrant, and I'm not saying this to say I'm like solely against immigrants and stuff. No, because when I was growing up, I was taught that like America was this, well, no, not that I was taught, but it was just kind of like a blanket statement that America is this melting pot of cultures. Okay, cool. But then now, we got the Mexican flag flying motherfuckers that been coming here, and they want to literally like gatekeep the country from the natives. Like, I literally saw this girl on Instagram, well, this artist post. She had created a piece that said fuck this ghetto ass country, and it's just like, but yet y'all are doing everything to come in and take over the same country that you just described as ghetto. Like, they don't even make sense in their ignorance. So it's just like they're not the people that need to be in charge of anything going on in America, and they need to, quite frankly, get the fuck out. So there's that, because they've taken it too far. It's their fault, but it's also chosen ignorance, because they want to make the Native Americans who were born here and raised here and have every right to be here feel displaced, because they feel less than. They have an inferiority complex, and they feel like the only way that they can overcome that is by upholding a European standard, or being like, I'm going to come in and take over. I'm taking back the land that was once originally mine. Says who? Because at the end of the day, God owns all this shit. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even believe in him. So, but anyways, as immigrants, they have to pass tests. They need to get shots. Like, there's certain things that they have to do to become American. And I'm all for the people who are doing that the right way, but I'm not for, you know, these, you know, the infested, if you will, coming in here with their fucked up ideals of what it is to be American and spreading hate and divisiveness. You know, that's the last thing that we need. And I'm sorry if your white sugar daddy who told you it was going to be okay, or if your prima who told you, hey, come over here and get you a white husband, you'll be straight for life. Like, I'm sorry, but that's not the way. And that's not anything that we're going to allow to consistently happen. You know, it's sad because, as you know, they were a lot of the ones pushing, oh, black and brown unity. They don't mean that. They don't. It's simply brown unity, and they feel like anybody from the black community that they can buy into their bullshit, then that equals more power. Because again, black community, we hold the power. We got the keys naturally. Okay? So don't let them sell you a dream, because the dream is inside of you. You know, Martin Luther King told us he had a dream. We have dreams. Like, we don't need to buy anybody else's dream but our own and just build it up. We so busy investing in everything else everybody else got going on that we can't even build up the very communities and environments that we've already been given, because we're so busy giving to everybody else, you know? So I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of brainwashing and whitewashing occurring within a lot of different cultures, and it's sad to see, especially in the black and brown cultures, when we have so much beautiful, rich culture, you know, and I'm speaking as a black woman. I'm not a part of the Brown Coalition, but, you know, it's just like, it's sad. I hate to see it. I really hate to see it. You know, you got people arguing about, oh, you hate me because I'm light skinned, and you hate me because you ain't me. And it's just like, oh my God. The root of the sentence is hate. Shut the fuck up about it. You know, stop perpetuating haterism and being a fucking hater when the one thing that we need is togetherness within our divided ass black community. They only trying to divide us because we are the majority. We are no longer the fucking minority, guys. Get in tune. Fuck. But yeah, man. Excuse my French, but I don't know how else to stress that point, because it's just like y'all ruining it for our future generations of black kids, because y'all so busy subscribing to Paco's dream and, you know, the Palestinian dream and the LGBTQIP blah 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 dream. No. And at the end of the day, before you are gay, you are black. Even in that subculture, you're still going to get treated like a black person. Speaking from experience, I was there at one point when I was a lot younger. You just really need to know yourself, you know, as black people, as American citizens. We just have to know ourselves. You know, there's no reason to be outraged that Trump is in office. You know, MAGA, Make America Great Again, I think it was taken completely out of context. And, you know, that a lot of people think America was great back in the 50s and all the times when they could shoo us out of restaurants and shit. And now the Mexicans came in with that same idealism, and they're trying to perpetuate that and bring it back because they get stopped at the border for being asked to do shit right and not spread disease. So it's fucked up, y'all. But just don't fear our government. They're here to protect us, protect and serve, and actually listen, you know. So don't feel defeated because Trump is our president. At the end of the day, if you're Democrat or Republican, your opinion still matters. Okay? It's okay. I promise it's okay.